Hey chickadees, what's up? So we're having a little mukbang together. Mukbang. We haven't done one of these in a hot minute. So you guys, there's so much going on in my life right now. Like everything's like kind of crazy. So I'm gonna like give you guys all the tea and all the updates. Shoot, I cut my sandwich good. Yes. Okay, y'all, tell me, how do y'all cut your sandwiches? So I like to do the diagonal cut. Do you like to do it vertically or horizontally, or you like the diagonal cut? I think that the diagonal cut reigns supreme, in my personal opinion. Because then you could put the corner in your mouth and it's like not awkward, but when it's like straight across, you're kind of like, And why do we turn our head instead of just turning the sandwich to put it in our mouth? Girl, I ain't here to talk about no peanut butter jelly sandwiches, baby. I'm here to talk about the tea. So first of all, bitch, I was in a car accident. Y'all know me, I like to exaggerate things. So I was going to pick up B from Chick-fil-A. Oh, just docs where he works, but yeah. So I don't know what happened, you guys. Everything happened so fast. So there's two cars in front of me, and we're all trying to turn into the Chick-fil-A. So I like looked down at my phone, and I guess I lifted my foot off the brake, and I ended up rolling into the lady in front of me. So I wasn't accelerating. There was nothing crazy. My license plate got really banged up. I think I'm gonna have to get a new like license plate bracket, but it's nothing crazy. There was no scratch. I think there was like a small scratch on my car, but I don't know if I had that or not. So on her car, she had two scratches. One of them, I'm pretty sure wasn't even from me. And then the other one, she literally like was rubbing her finger on it and it like went away. Cause she had this like big square block. She was in a Toyota 4Runner, which is weird because, so the whole incident was weird because I'll get into the spiritual meaning next, but like we pulled over, she got out and she was like, let me go see what happened. Like she was just so like unbothered by it, but then also like just like, you know, and I was just like, oh my God, like I'm so sorry, like I cannot believe, like I'm just so like I just kept saying I'm sorry over and over. And she's like, oh, it's fine. She's like, it's accidents happen. She's like, I need to call my husband. So she calls her husband and she's like kind of downplaying the damage of everything. So thankfully, like she was just, they agreed. They were like, okay, we're not going to call insurance. We're not going to call the police. We're just going to, like, it's whatever. And like in my head, I was even thinking like, oh my God, can like, I just Zelle you like $300 and like, we just forget about this. But I didn't even do that. So, but she took a picture of my car. Like she took a picture of the damage on my car and her car. So she has my license plate now, but we didn't exchange any information. So I really hope she doesn't like try changing her mind being like, oh, you hit my car, blah, blah, blah. You need to, so I hope she doesn't do that. Cause I mean, we just agreed like it's a wash. But my car got the most amount of damage. So she was fine. I was like really worried. Like I wasn't worried really about her car or my car. I was kind of just worried about her, but she wasn't complaining about anything. So, and like I said, it was just like a hit. So she probably just went forward like this. So it's not like she got whiplash or anything. And her car is so big that honestly, she probably didn't even move in her seat. She probably was just like, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. So I was just worried about her. So thank God that is like all fine. But anyways, the last four numbers of her license plate were 9366. What are the odds, y'all? 366, the 3 6s, 666, the devil's number. You add 9366, the master number turns into a 6. Y'all, what the hell? And it was on the 23rd, September 23rd. And the whole thing with September 23rd is the freaking rapture was supposed to happen or whatever. Like the energy was crazy. And we were like in triple Libra placement. You guys, I just like, but I was like, it's kind of bad. I don't like, I hate to admit it, but I was kind of like, I said to y'all, I was on my phone. Like I literally was like looking at, like changing the song on my thing, and I just like, but whatever. So that happened. I'm just glad like everything was fine. Like I think that was like a kind of just like a wake up, like I need to be careful driving. But it was also weird because for the past 3 months I've been wanting to get a Toyota 4Runner, and the fact that I literally hit a 4Runner is just like, I don't know, and I'm about to pay off this car, so the Camaro is about to be paid off, so I'm low-key tempted to get a 4Runner, but I don't want a car payment. Like, I just finally finished paying this off, so why would I get like a new car? So we'll see what happens with that. So then at work, it's been so stressful because, so I work on a okay, so my office has like 11 people in it, right? But out of the 11 people, only 4 of those people, or 5 of those people are on my direct team. So we have the big boss, but she doesn't really, like, we can't really talk to her about that much because this boss right here, the assistant manager, she is the one who gatekeeps the big boss. So like, you have to go to her before you go to the big boss about anything. And then there's my supervisor, and then it's me and this one other guy. So the other guy is trying to get this lady's job that's in our office, but she's in with the other, how many people would that be? What's 11 minus 4? 7? 7. So in the other group of 7 people, that's where her job is. So he just got the job today. Like they just offered the position to him because she's retiring October or September 30th. So now it's just me and my supervisor. And his position is like a little bit higher up than mine. Like he posts like wire payments. He responds to like all the emails. Like he does like, he's like he's more hands-on with it. But for me, I don't really do all that. So they're basically like, well, when he gets the job, like we would like for you to step up and move into his position, but you're gonna have to apply for the job and all that stuff. So at first, like I was really stressed out about it, like, and I didn't really want to do it. But then like now that like now they've been training this week they've been training me how to do wire payments and answer more emails. And then I think next week we're gonna talk about like 529 plans. So at first I like didn't really want to do it just because of the fact that like if I get that job, it's still just going to be me and my supervisor. So we're going to be down a person. So like if I take a day off, my supervisor is going to have to come into the office. Like if it's a day I work in the office, she's going to have to come in the office, and vice versa. If she takes a day off, I'm going to have to come in the office. Then the other annoying thing, so like I can't even like, I can take a vacation, but I'm like that type of person where like I already get anxiety as is just requesting a day off because I just feel bad. So it's just like, that's like kind of like the only reason why like I don't want to apply for the job, because like we won't have 3 people until they hire someone from my position, which could take forever. Like we don't even know when that could happen. So fingers crossed they fill my position pretty quickly. But yeah, I was talking to someone the other day and they're like, how would you feel like if you don't get his job? And I'm like, what type of question is that? I am gonna get his job. Like that's not even a question. Like, you're really doubting that I wouldn't get the position? Like, obviously I'm gonna get the position. And if I don't, I'm gonna go to the assistant manager. I'm gonna say, hey, so I didn't get the position. I'm fine with that, but like, can I please get like a raise or something? Because now I know how to do all of his job and I have to do my job. So I should be compensated for this. You know what I'm saying? So that's that drama. Then the other drama is with my class I'm in. Y'all, I like failed the first test of my auditing class, and I had to have a meeting with the teacher, and it was the most awkward meeting ever. I had a panic attack, you guys. I had a literal panic attack in front of this lady, and it was so embarrassing. It was so uncomfortable. She did not know what to say to me. she like was, I'm just like, you're the teacher. You're supposed to be leading this conversation. You are requiring us to have meetings with you about the test. I didn't just voluntarily be like, I'm gonna meet with you because I want to talk. No, you're like, you have to do this. So it wasn't even like I strongly encourage you. It was like, you have to schedule a meeting with me. So it's like, okay, so what? And she basically, all she said was like, okay, well, you just need to do the practice exam and look over the study guide I give you. And I'm like, that's literally what I did. But I was like, I just felt defeated. I was just like, I just took the test. And she's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want you to feel like you're defeated, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, no, no. And I wasn't able to explain to her fully. I was like, I wasn't able to like tell her, like, I have extreme test anxiety. Like, studying for a test gives me anxiety. Therefore, I can't even retain the information that I'm learning because I'm in like anxiety mode. So then, but it can raise the question of, okay, well, how are you doing well in all your other classes? How are you taking all these other tests? Well, all my other tests and all my other classes, it's open notes, it's open book. You can use resources. Heavy on the resources. So yeah, that's how I've been successful in my other classes. So this class, you can't do that. Like, she records you taking the test. Like, it's lockdown browser, the house down boots. And we have another test in 2 weeks. We have a group project due in 3 weeks. In my other class, I have like 2 case assignments coming up in 3 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. And on top of all this stuff with my schoolwork, at work, this is the same time frame where I'm gonna have to apply for the dude's job, do the interviews and everything. Then on top of that, it's Halloween season. Like, I'm trying to like decorate my parents' house, and like, I'm excited for Halloween this year. Like, it's gonna be so cool. Like, I'm gonna try to make videos for my Halloween channel, and I'll like link down below or something if I post on there. And then there's just like, I'm having like relationship issues. Like, I don't really want to go deep into my relationship issues because B found out I have a YouTube. He was scrolling through my phone and he saw my YouTube videos and he was like, I didn't know you make YouTube videos. And I'm like, I told you I'm a YouTuber. And you always tell me like, no, you're not. Like, you're not a YouTuber. And I'm like, I'm literally a YouTuber. Like, whatever. Like, I told you. And he's like, what are your videos about? And I'm like, no, you can't watch them. Like, my videos are not for people who know me in real life. Like, no. No. No, 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 no. Maybe my best friend can watch my videos, but that's it. I don't want anyone else watching my videos. The Chickadee Network is not streaming everywhere. So, but like, that happened like last week. So I think that's off his radar now. But anyways, like, we're kind of deep in the video, so I guess I can kind of spill the beans. But I really have been like everyone that owes me money, they're starting to pay me back now. And like, I don't know, like, there's certain things that he says and does that really makes me question like why he's actually with me. And a really big one is like the like aspect of like how much I help him. And so like, if I were to leave him, like, it would be kind of difficult for him for a few months, just because he would kind of have to like get back to having to take care of himself and not having someone there like be by his side. And like, I know we're not married and I don't need to offer marital support, but like, I'm on the lease till June. So I probably, whether or not I'm with him or not, I probably still would have to pay my portion of the rent until the lease ends. And this weekend was just really bad. Like, it was just really bad weekend. Like, we've been fighting so much lately. And like, I don't know, like, a part of me, I really want to just break things off with him. I really want to break up with him. My room is all set up at my parents' place. And every time I've gone over there without him, like when I'm working from home and I'm like sitting in my room and I'm like with Charlie, that's the dog, like I just feel so peaceful and like safe there. And that is a feeling that I haven't felt since my parents moved to Pennsylvania. And like having that like familiarity and like that safety feeling and that comfort feeling, and then going back home with my boyfriend and not really feeling that, that's where I feel like there's a really big disconnect. And we're so like, I guess like it's never too late to grow in your relationship or to fix things or change things in your relationship. But it's like, I don't really know how to bring that up to him because it's not like a simple fix. Like, it's not like add more pictures of my family in the house. No, it's like a general aura. Like, it's a feeling. Like, I just don't feel comfortable there. Like, having like the roommate and everything, like sometimes she makes me feel uncomfortable, and like she puts like a lot of like expectations and like things on me, and then he gets pissed off at me because he tells her no for me because I always just say yes because I'm a people pleaser. And it's like, all this could just be avoided if we didn't have a roommate, but we have to have a roommate because he doesn't want to work construction anymore because he's afraid of like the immigration stuff. Because like, so it's like, that's a sacrifice I'm making, being uncomfortable in this house with her. It's like me and him could be sitting in the kitchen having like a very serious conversation, and she'll just walk in the kitchen and start talking to him, and like just I get completely shut out. And then I just feel like, okay, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I don't know. I don't really want to discuss my relationship too much on here, just because everyone always like takes it like very negatively, and like I'm just venting you guys. But anyway, this is a long ass video. I'm gonna sign out here. Bye, chickadees.